What's up, everybody? Let me bring this on up. What's going on, everybody? How's your weekend been? It's been a little crazy here. Been catching up on some print jobs so we could get ahead of the curve for next week, so that's been good. What's up, Bad Brad? How are you, man? Yeah, so like I said, got to jump on some things. Printed 12 4-foot by 4-foot print panels for some signs that we've got to do this week, and then some more graphics that are going on, some commercial windows, etc. So we just kind of got to jump on that stuff. So anyhow, got this new mount. Yes, exactly. Another day in paradise. Got this new mount for the SLR, so way better location, and I'm not having to rely on the crappy webcam, so hopefully the quality is good for you guys. So let me know. Give me a thumbs up, whatever. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Let me see. What's going on, the impossible? I just thought I'd jump on here a little bit since I was just finished up some printing. Figure what the heck. Good, it's clear. Good to hear. So this setup is definitely a little better. I can't get the two angles that I had before. Well, I can actually move that camera that I'm looking at right now over here and get a shot like I did the other night, where I'm kind of showing what's going on in the print production, and then still be able to kind of talk here. So, but we shall see. Otherwise, I can do getting some hats. Oh, very cool. Doing embroidery, or what are you doing on the hats? I've got a few that I have to embroider, but luckily there's no rush on that. Tomorrow's supposed to be actually decent. Like here, it's supposed to be in the 60s, low 60s at least, mid 60s, low 60s, and sunny. And then the rest of the week's going to be a little cooler and rain. So I've got to get a partial truck wrap done tomorrow that I was working on yesterday. Truck's not in the best of shape, so we had to do a lot of cleanup, remove some old graphics, do some wet sanding, get it all ready. Trying to find... I had... And of course now I'm not finding it. Strip flock. What the heck is strip flock? I can't say I know that reference. Gotcha. Well, flock, whatever that process is, if it's is it vinyl or is it like an applique? How's that done? Okay, so it's similar to HTB. Okay, gotcha. So you just cut it with a vinyl cutter, or is it cut the same way? Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So it's just a heat press. It's more like that puffy HTV, basically, right? Oh, okay. Cameo, gotcha. That makes sense. Let's see here. Let me look at something real quick. All right, got it. Sorry. Yeah. What's up, Ends? Hola. I should bring this other. Where is my. I need like a third screen. Here we go. We can jump over to the design screen a little bit. Just getting the art broken down for this truck. So we'll print this on wrap material. And then contour cut it. Actually, here you can kind of see, there you go. There's a mock-up of this particular truck. We've done a couple of them for them already. So only problem is it's an old, it's like a 2008, 2009 truck. And it's got failing paint along that line. The back end was terrible. So anyhow, so we had to do some prep work and wet sanding just to kind of get it ready for the graphics. The back, let me see if I've got that one. Yeah, dings and dents. Yeah, not too bad on the dings and dents, believe it or not. There's a few. You can kind of see a little. It's hard to tell in this shot. I don't know how good the video is for you guys, but there was old reflective graphics. Actually, you can kind of see. I don't know if you can see the line here, but there's a reflective striping underneath that that's like ancient, and then they did white vinyl over it to kind of hide it. So all that had to be removed, cleaned up, and then wet sand that whole back, and then we're going to wrap these panels. But you get the general idea. Kind of curious. Nah, I don't really have. I don't really have that set. I guess it's kind of hidden back here. Yeah, I did mask too. Well, gotta go finish. How many do you have to do? And you just doing them on a cap? Bondo for the dings. No Bondo for the dings. Basically, those are just kind of going to be hidden. They don't mind so much. 36. Oh, okay. So that's a decent amount. Especially when you're doing HTV style, so you got to cut them all and press them all. But yeah, I can see how embroidery would be a little bit more expensive, especially depending on the detail. I'm assuming with HTV, since you're doing it that way, it's not too many colors, right? Oop, where did I go here? There we go. I had to bounce back to this. Oh, okay, just one color, yeah. So that's pretty painless then. Yeah, it's easier than having to deal with HP, or I'm sorry, doing the embroidery. Yeah, for sure. Single color makes it super easy. So definitely a preference, and I'm sure you can knock that out quicker than you can embroider them too. So this is a good thing. All right, so I'm done with that. Let's see. Any other projects in the queue for you guys? Like I said, I'm trying to just organize in a way that we can get these things done with the weather problems, with the weather being kind of crappy the rest of the week. I do have to go install some stuff at the church, or one of the churches as well, so, but luckily I don't have to do that till like Thursday. Yeah, that's true. Screen printing would be quicker, but well, you know, the thing about remember, screen printing is gonna not have that flock look, that thicker fabric look. Um, and then, yeah, like you said, with hats, it's a little tricky too. Unless he's got a jig for the hats. And even then, 6-panel gets a little tricky unless they're 5-panel. Yeah, exactly. Doing the thicker fabric's going to be easier and quicker that way, especially when you're talking a single color. Multicolor, not so much. But I guess, you know, I'm curious, is that material poly? Because in theory, could you sublimate to it and get that look? I've not looked at that. Gotcha. Yeah, so your only other option would have been to do a patch. But that would have taken more time and been a little more expensive. Oh, you did try? So can you sublimate to that material? In which case you could just use the white block material and then sublimate to it? Or no? Yeah, there's no question you can do it that way if you've got the setup for it. Of course, you add a little bit of time to make the screen, etc. But right, exactly. Right. I'm wondering, do I have the ability it doesn't matter. Gonna try it. Yeah. Good for the bigger jobs for sure. Heck, that'd probably be easier than even sublimating a bunch of them. Puff ink is not something I've tried. I've watched a couple people have issues with it. Seems like you got to do a lot of experimenting until you kind of get the process down, figure out exactly what works best. Seen some uneven puff, you know, unevenness in the puff too. Oh, puff vinyl. So what's puff vinyl? Oh, you're talking about like that. Okay, I see what you're saying. I haven't really done in all my years of doing vinyl work. I don't think I've ever used that stuff. Of course, I don't. Yeah, I can't. No, I haven't ever done that. And we did a lot more vinyl only work back in the late '90s, early 2000s. Maybe that's it. Yeah. So I was saying, it seems like Puff's really picky. You need to kind of each version of Puff too, the mix, etc. Your heat, how you're set up, just kind of responds a little differently. Hang on one sec. I want to check something. All right, back. Oh, Wait a minute. So you've tried sublimating on puff screen printed, or you tried sublimating on the vinyl? Oh, this is good. Looks like I did not put a fresh battery in the camera, and it's probably going to die on us. Really? Even on the vinyl it deflated? Oh, probably just from the heat, right? I didn't think, well, I don't know. It's designed to be heat transferred, so that's interesting. Hey guys, I'm changing the battery in the camera, so hopefully you're still getting my audio. And we should come back in a moment. Let me know if that's the case or not. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Alright, good. Got a fresh battery in the camera now, so we should be okay for a little bit. Gotta love when that happens. It worked, but the temp at 400 deflated it. Oh, gotcha. Because the heat press temperature on that stuff's only like 320, right? I'm in the Dallas area. Allen, Texas. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I didn't think of that. So 320 is really what it's designed for, setting the heat press nature of it, but 400's a bit much for that stuff. I can see it deflating. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Oh, you're in Lubbock? Ah, fun. Got some friends that have a place out there. They live here, but their kids and grandkids live in Lubbock, so they're out there all the time. And you're here in DFW also? If that's the case, I did not remember that. What the heck? Okay, there it is. It's a little bizarre. Bom, bom. Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah. I remember that now. We had that conversation. In Jersey. Yeah, I haven't lived in Jersey since 78. Been back to visit. I like going back to visit when I can. Go do some boardwalk. Mostly, I was born up in Orange, then lived in Newark for the first 2 years, and then after that moved to Toms River. So kind of grew up right there at Seaside Heights and at the boardwalk and all that stuff. Oh, very cool. Touring, very nice. I tried drumming. I did it more as a hobby than anything. I never got good enough to make it to do anything with it. Where the heck? Miss Long Island. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I have no desire to go to that part of the country other than to visit. It's kind of like upstate New York. It's like a completely different world from the city. You say you're almost in New York if you're up in far northern Jersey. I thought Orange was pretty far north, but there's more north. And of course the phone. Don't need to get that. Oh wow, okay, so you were out that way for a long time. Never really spent. I don't think I've even visited Long Island, honestly. I don't believe I have. I mean, I knew some people from up there, but um, never really spent any time up there. So what got you to move down to where you are now? Oh yeah. Amityville. Yeah, I remember. It's like out. Yeah, that didn't that finally get taken down? I thought that finally got destroyed. Oh man. All right. Looks like I am about as caught up as I'm gonna get tonight on this stuff. Still got to print. Well, yeah. Haven't even spun up the embroidery machine in a while. Oh, it is still there. Interesting. For some reason, I thought that it got taken down. Because I remember it had gotten sold and bought a few times, and there was some remodeling done. It didn't look like barely the same. But then I thought for some reason it got torn down, but I guess I'm wrong. Alrighty, guys. I would not live there. Yeah, I would probably stay away. Really? So is it zoned in an area that can kind of go commercial? Or is it not? And is it owned by the town now, or is it owned by an individual? Yeah, it was just a movie. It wasn't real, right? Okay, that's what I thought. All right, good night. Impossible. Have a good one, man. Might as well enjoy it, right? Oh, okay. Interesting. And they probably didn't even have a clue. I can't imagine that's a common knowledge for younger families now, unless it gets brought up by the realtors or from others in the area. Yeah, exactly. Alrighty, means I'm gonna jump off and try and get some casual stuff done, and then head up. Oh, that's not good. Got a movie and book deal for fleeing and leaving all their stuff. Oh wow, that's interesting. Now, if you find information on that, put it in the comments. I'd like to read about that or see some of the details. That'd be kind of interesting. All right, you guys. We will talk a bit later. And I hope you guys have a good one. And I'm sure I'll catch you guys online this week. Have a good one, man. Take care. Bye.